Hi, you're on the Alice Reddit Stories channel. Subscribe to my channel as well as to my Facebook, the link is in the description. Enjoy watching. This is my first time using Reddit and English is not my first language. When I, 22M, was 4, my dad, 42M, divorced my mom. About a year later, he introduced me to my stepmom, 42F. She had 2 twin girls, N and D, 22F. They married only a few months and went on to have 3 more kids, G, M, L, M, and S, F. My father adopted N and D because their bio father was not involved. IV always considered all 5 of them, N, D, G, L, and S, my siblings, and we never used step or half to refer to each other. When I was 6, shortly after G's birth, my mom passed away in a car accident, and because of it I started to live with my dad full-time. My relationship with my stepmom improved from there. She never adopted me, however she, along with my dad, kept my mom's memory alive by keeping in touch with my maternal grandparents and other relatives and visiting her grave with me on special days. I started calling her mom when I was around 7 or 8, and she refers to me as her eldest child. Me and the twins are the same age, but I was born first. After I turned 18, I started to work, but I continued to live with my parents. Last week I was in the attic when I found a photo album that I have never seen before. I opened it and I saw several pictures of my dad, my stepmom and the twins when they were babies, which made no sense to me because, like I said, we were toddlers when our parents met. I decided to confront my parents about it. They were sit alone in the kitchen and asked them how they met. They told the same story, that soon after my dad's divorce he met my stepmom, though a mutual friend. When they were done, I placed one of the pictures on the table and told them that I wanted the truth. I could tell by my dad's face, he understood what I meant. My dad told me that his marriage with my mom was going through a hard time because of my mom's infertility issues. One day he met my stepmom and things escalated quickly, and when he was ready to leave my mom she found it out that she was pregnant, but so did my stepmom at the same time. He lied to my mom several times so that he could spend time with my stepmom and Tay twins. One day he admitted to my mom that he was having an affair and they got divorced. I looked at my stepmom and she was in tears. Tay both tried to say sorry, but I just couldn't stay in that house any longer. I am currently staying at my GFS parents' house. I have talked to G, L, and S, it pained me a lot, and G has said that S has cried for me, and that just breaks my heart. I have refused to talk with my parents or to N and D. The 3 of them lied to me. I feel like my life was built on lies, and I am lost. I do not know what to do. I still love my sisters and my parents, but they, especially my parents, have hurted me so much. A quick recap is that my wife got into conflict with instructors and parents at our daughter's studio, causing her to be alienated, and in return I unenrolled my unhappy daughter from classes. I felt a bit conflicted if I did the right thing, but after reading your responses, I felt content I made the right choice. I even showed her comments, but she refused to look at my phone for long. I thought after getting mad my wife would be able to get over this and see my side, but unfortunately things became very bad. She told me a week after she was going to enroll our daughter back in gymnastics, like she had initially wanted, and my daughter overheard this saying she didn't want to and started crying. My wife completely ignored this and went on talking to me saying she's sick of me enabling quitting and that our daughter needs a better role model. I was sick to watch her ignore our crying daughter and told her that we already tried gymnastics and our daughter didn't like it, and she said it will be different this time and that her word is final. We kept arguing about this, and she went on to enroll our daughter into gymnastics again and started taking her while I was at work. I was furious that she couldn't respect my wishes, but she said I wasn't respecting her. I told my wife that she has control issues and is trying to live through our daughter, and this made her extremely upset. I recommended therapy like a lot of commenters said too, and this set her off. She started accusing me of infidelity, saying that the mother at my daughter's old studio, who specifically asked that I bring my daughter and not my wife, is the reason I'm starting issues for no reason with her, and that she found it weird that she specially asked for me and not her, and that means something more. I said that's because all the moms hate her and didn't want her around, and she cursed at me horribly, saying disgusting things I can't type, but I'm shocked I married someone so vile. She wasn't always like this. She was a kind, caring woman before this whole gymnastics/ballet fiasco started and her tiger mom side came out. I know it's crazy, and I wish I could say different, but I'm seeing this heading towards divorce. We haven't slept in the same bed for 3 weeks, and she won't talk to me about anything other than the house, our daughter, and the dog. I'm embarrassed to tell anyone this, because I find it so bizarre and weird that so much conflict has stemmed from something as innocent as sports. I'm couch surfing with my sister and her BF. I work for him at the lakeside bar, trying to pay for college. My state is open, and while I'm not thrilled, I need both the job and my scored sofa accommodations to make it work. To give them their space, and myself a break from the doom scrolling, I take a run by the lake in the mornings. This lake is bomb-ass and draws scuba divers to the flooded town at the bottom. Today, I was in my own head running when a dark mass floated to the surface 40 feet away. I was on the craggy side of the lake, and this dude looked dead. Dad. Facing away from me, his head was tipped back, eyes closed, bobbing like a fishing lure. No one else was around, so I thought he was quantum crazy out here scuba diving alone at the crack-ass of dawn, giving himself the bends or some nonsense. Like a jackass, I didn't yell at him to check in. Instead, I toed off my shoes and stripped to my skivvies to save the imbecile. The movie trailer in my head had me taking 3 glorious steps and launching into the deep, blue water, Black Widow style. Instead, my tender feet hit the sharp rocks and I contorted under the pain like a slinky as I uncoordinatedly pitched myself into the water, doing a side flop. I was also wearing my contacts, so I swam hard in his direction with my eyes closed. When I opened them, he was dead-ass staring at me like I'd lost my ever-lovin' mind, so I blurted, "Are you okay?" He removed the regulator and incredulously said yes. My brain blue-screened while I tread water. The lake felt infinitely deep. Before I could terrify myself by hearing the Jaws theme song, I turned to nope the hell out of there, yelling over my shoulder, "I thought you needed saving," to explain my idiocy. As I pivoted, another dude cleared his throat from 30 feet away on the other side. I never heard a sound from him, so I freaked out, failing and belting an ear-wounding scream at him. Both asshats laughed as a few more heads surfaced around us. I was surrounded by divers, all wildly entertained by my ridiculous high-octane foo. After pointing to me and the beach, the merman that was my original target cautiously swam toward me after I nodded and escorted me to the shore. The beach was much further than I had anticipated, so I was trying to low-key breath, hiding my need to suck all of the O2 from the air. Also, the comedy of the situation consumed me, and I started to giggle. Finally, I joked, "Dude, you are lucky you weren't actually dying, because it would have taken everything I have to drag your sorry ass this far." He chuckled before offering me a tow. "Hell, no. Not gonna happen. Even if I had to dog paddle, I wouldn't openly accept that defeat." He quietly mocked me the rest of the way to the shore. I'm a secret sap for it. They were cadets or recent graduates from a military college, here for the summer. They'd been training in pools and were doing some open water exercises. They had been out there at least part of the night. I'm sure I blew up whatever drill they were running. He's training for pre-dive school, and since I am an expert googler, I'm guessing that means combat diving. At the shore, I did my best to throw my shoulders back and march out of the water in my sports bra and undies in front of what I can only imagine are some pretty badass men. I did invite him and his clandestine crew for an absurdly overpriced beer at the bar tonight before shame-jogging back into the woods for my clothes. It's Lake Jacassie in SC. Also, the mere man cheated. He was wearing a floaty vest and fins, that bastard. Okay, I'll admit there is a part of me that is attracted to his mysterious appearance from the shadow realm, and I'm definitely imaging that he's constructed from some kind of aluminum steel alloy, but he was also funny and kind. I was vibing his proclivity for witty and sarcastic comments and have a million questions I want to ask him. Okay, at work now and had to turn off the notifications because you snippers are blowing me up. To all the ladies giving advice earlier, yes, I left the dragonflies at home and went full cute sundress and Jesus sandals. Tried to wear my hair straight, but it's hot as hate out here and it'll be beach wave sweaty before long. My sister's BF has blabbed the whole thing and all of the staff is in full-on ribbing mode. Kinda great actually. They are currently reading the Reddit post, so they are cackling at you people too. So, even if he doesn't show, we're gonna have a great night. We have a long way to go since it's just the dinner crowd, but thanks for making my day great people. Solid dinner crowd, but no mere man, or frog prince as you people have started to call him. Our lakeside drinking crew will start rolling in another 1 to 2 hours. I thought you salty bastards of Tofu would chew me up and spit me out, but look at you all showing up in the name of love. You guys are awesome, even if I get ditched it was worth the day with you. Thank you for watching, subscribe to my channel. There are many interesting articles ahead.